But the guys were excited all week. This is the 8th week. You can only work 8 weeks. And this is the 2nd year we've done it, as you know. More Buzz Bunch campers that are here, families that are here. So I think there's a little bit of traction relative to what we started last year. We just got to figure out how to even up the team so we can score a little bit better.
What did you? What does this do for a team, especially when you bring in new guys, to start off the season like this, to have some competition to kind of build that camaraderie?
Yeah, I think the staff has done a good job throughout the summer, and the calendar's laid out good. We worked 4 weeks in June. We took the week of July the 4th off, and then our last 4 weeks obviously have been summer session 2, and we've had a good routine and a good rhythm to keep our guys engaged, whether it was individual skill work, group skill work. We've mixed in some team stuff more in the 2nd session. Nothing outlandish, but some core concepts on both sides of the ball. We call those OTAs like they do in the NFL. And we just break down a particular portion of offense, the next time maybe a particular portion of defense, so that when we come back in the fall, they have some foundation of what we want to do. And I think some of it, Travis, is what you said. I think it's an opportunity for us as coaches to watch the new mixture without overcommitting to how we want to play, but using the concepts that we know that we're not going to change, installing them, so to say, and then using that time that the NCAA allows to kind of get a feel for our team. And I think we've balanced that the right way. I think when we get back to ball in the fall, I think our group knows a little bit about what we want to do, and I think as coaches, as the summer has transpired, we have a better feel for it too.
Which newcomer surprised you, maybe didn't surprise you?
Yeah, in some ways, I think our entire group, before they were brought to me, I think the staff had perfectly identified who they were as people and what their skill was that they brought to our team. And I think our staff did a really good job at knowing what we needed and then filling those specific needs. Hopefully the returning players can continue to improve, but the 3 transfers all bring a distinct role to us. And then I really like the freshmen, not necessarily for what they are today, but for what they'll become.
Anybody surprise you as a softball player?
I thought Chris was impressively bad. And I thought 4 played dramatically better than he did last year. And I think Jay Lee should be playing baseball instead of basketball. And his high school stats say the same. But, yeah, I thought 4 made some really good plays. Rob wasn't near as bad. Rob looked like C-Mac last year. So at least he's improved on the softball field.
How has just Buzz's Bunch grown specifically here in College Station in your time here? I know, obviously, 2nd year of the game.
Yeah, thanks for asking. You know, I don't think it got off to a great start. Took the job in April, so nobody really knows what Buzz's Bunch is that first summer before we've played a game. And then at the completion of season 1 is COVID. At the completion of season 2, relative to the children of Buzz's Bunch, it's still COVID. So in some ways, I think we've been a little behind on the traction, but we'll have the largest group that we've had since we've been here tomorrow. This is the largest group that's in town. A lot of them travel from out of state, but I think throughout the year, we've done a better job as an organization of connecting with the families, and I think it's created more team throughout the year, and so I think that's helped. So hopefully we're hitting our stride with that. Thanks for asking.
How nice is it to see some of the kids who did travel just over the years, just watch them grow? It's
it's the only thing that has my name on it, as you know, and obviously Buzz is not my name, but that's what everybody thinks my name is. And for the last 18 years, that's the only thing that has my name attached to it. And so I never knew 18 years ago it would turn into what it has turned into from an impact standpoint, but also just from a relationship standpoint. There are children that started at Marquette in year number 1. Some of those children are now coaches. Some of those children have won gold medals in the Special Olympics. And there's other stories that are sad, but the opportunity that my family has had, along with the families of our program, to be able to build the relationships that we've had, I hope more than anything else that it is a part of our legacy wherever we've been. And that's why we try to honor, even on the back of all those shirts that you see, the different colors, because we want everybody to be on our team. And I think there's over 3,000 so far that have special need children whose families have been represented at more than one Buzz Bunch event, game, camp, etc. in the time that we've been doing it. So it's pretty cool.